I see trees of green, roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles.
And we're here to talk about some good things, have some fun, some laughs, and answer your questions. And, you know,
thinking alike again.
It's how many days till we vote?
I don't know.
November 6th is when we vote.
Okay.
So,
well, what's this, the 24th? So there's 7 more days in this month.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. 30. Oh, 6 more days in this month. Sorry. And then 31 in October. So that's
37.
37. And then
43 days.
Yeah. I guess
I think
6
it's
days
October.
in November. It is.
I think it's November 6th.
It is. Yeah. I heard him say that. I thought it was the 3rd. It's actually the 6th.
So what did we say? 37 days?
Yeah. I believe we did.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
so let's say hi to everybody. Let's first of all, we got to make sure we say hi to the people who join in on what do you call it, on the archives and watch the show after we are off the air.
Since you got me new earphones, I can hear really well. You want to turn that down a little bit?
Okay.
I got some I can hear myself talking. This is kind of cool.
So thanks for watching on the archives, you guys that do that. We really appreciate it. It makes our job a lot more fun because we know people are checking in with us.
Yeah.
There,
that's true. And share it whenever you can.
Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah, share it. If you're whatever platform you're on right now, just turn around and share the show. That would be a great thing for us.
Yes. And hello to all our peeps that are listening in now and may not be online, but they're listening. So that's kind of cool. And also to John in Tacoma and Johnny Dollar in New York. I'm wondering about Johnny Dollar. I hope he's not sick or something because I've been thinking about him.
I'm wondering about John in Tacoma.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, I haven't heard from John either. No, of course, John's probably saying the same thing. I haven't heard from you. But we got to get together and do lunch now that I'm starting to feel a little better.
Time.
Yeah. So anyway, and also to all the others out there, I call you all my peeps because I can't remember all the names. And if I said all the names, we'd be here for an hour and a half at least. So hello to all my peeps that are close by as well as far away. So, Lindsay says 44 days.
Yeah,
how do you get 44?
I was just looking at that.
44. How do you get 44?
44 days.
That can't be.
I don't know.
This is
44. It's 44.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check that out.
So, hey, that's cool. What's 44? It's a master number.
It's a master number. It's about building a foundation. So whatever they're working on, if they're going to put it into practice on that, it's going to be good. Whatever happens. Or it could be building a foundation for something crappy. We don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
It could be either one. We got to wait.
Laugh.
We have to wait and see. So we shall see.
We got Lindsay, and she's in Sumner. And we got Elaine in Sumner.
I hope you're feeling better, Elaine.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Oh, November 5th is election day. So it's 43. You're going to look that up.
I'm looking that
up.
Well,
I'm going to say hi to everybody.
JM is really into, she probably knows, but I'm going to look it up.
Wendy says that she saw the notice this morning at 8 a.m. for the show. I did it at about 6:30, I think, in the morning, maybe 6:15.
Oh, I hate it when she's right, but she's right. It's the 5th.
So that's cool. Wendy, thanks for telling us that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so it's working.
We've got JM with us and
Carol's on.
Allison, who got a new kitty cat.
Yeah, I saw. She's so cute.
Lindsay, Elaine, Carol, and
JM.
I don't know if she's North Dakota yet. Still, I think she is.
Yeah, she's in Fargo. Yes, still. I remember last week asking.
Okay, and Lindsay, and then JM says the 5th is election day.
You're right.
So
you're
43 days. So that's a 7. What's that mean?
Where do you get 43?
4 and 3.
Oh. That's a 7. That's a spiritual number of being all alone, which you will be when you vote. Nobody will be there to help you out
and
or
Jeannie.
to tell you anything.
Jeannie made it.
Yay. Oh, by the way, Jeannie, because you weren't there. I wasn't there either, but I was online last Wednesday. We actually are going to that Thai restaurant next month. So put that on your calendar.
I got to look that up.
I talked them into it.
I got to write that down.
I talked him into it. And I said, Jeannie wants to go there. So we'll see how it goes with Thai food.
Do you remember the name of it?
I don't know if I ever knew the name. I just know it's the one next to the light on 99. That's how I know it.
Jeannie, can you type in the name of that place if you remember it?
She goes, yay. I'm just not a big, I'm more meat and potatoes and fried chicken. I'm just not into Thai, and I don't like spicy food to start with. But she says some of it isn't spicy, so I should be okay with that.
Elaine says she's feeling better
Oh,
today,
good.
but she still has a ways to go.
Hey, you and me both, sister. More update on that later, not on this forum, but
The hazards of aging.
oh, I tell you, all I know is that the golden years, there is no rainbow in the golden years, and there's no gold.
Yes, there is. It's all around.
Well, the gold actually is not. It's not a tangible gold. The gold is that you're still here and feeling good and can do stuff. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You guys that are watching on Facebook, I want to tell you that YouTube is a much better, more stable platform. Plus, you can get notified of the show every time we have one. If you subscribe and then click the little bell next to it, you will get a notice that says we are going live at a certain time. And that's what Wendy says. She saw the notice at 8 a.m. this morning.
Well, I thought she was talking about the one you put out.
That's the one I put out.
Oh, it is.
It goes out over.
What do I know?
It goes when I create the show. It goes out over Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Okay. And it's hat day today because I got up at 6 a.m. to go to a doctor at 8:15. Not happy, but he was a nice guy. I like him.
Allison says she needs a name for her kitty cat.
Well, it'll come. Just give it time.
Allison, you got to put.
It's a cute little kitty cat, though.
Too bad she can't put a picture up of the kitty.
I got one.
Yeah, but if you can do it, I can hold it up to the camera.
Hold it up the camera. Well, she can do it too, but I mean, I got the.
So we got.
I can probably get.
We can do an online survey and ask for names for your cat.
There.
So that's a cool looking little cat.
There, see?
You got to hold it still.
I'm working to where I get the most for my buck.
There. So that's the new kitty.
Cute. Look at that little eye.
So, okay, you guys, Allison needs a name for the cat. It's a girl.
Yes, it's a girl.
Okay.
No, is it? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Is it a girl or a boy, Allison? And also...
My new baby girl.
It's a girl. So we need a girl name for the kitty cat. So, Jeannie, you have cats. It's called Bansum Tum.
Oh, yes. I told him you gave the menus, and where that went in the left.
No, I got it.
Right.
I got it. I read them.
Well, you never told me, so I wouldn't know.
Bansum Tum.
You see, I call you all my children because I'm old. When you're married, it'll be 50 years next month, into next month, they don't listen to you. I think the minute, a week into it, when you get married after that, they just tune you out.
36 days, it'll be 50 years.
Is it 36 days?
No, November has 31.
No, November has 30.
That's what I'm thinking here. Why
it's
is
30 in September, 31
I'm on
October.
July. Okay.
Yeah. So you got 6 days of this month, 31. That's 37. You got 67 days.
Oh, really?
Till we're 50 years married.
50 years.
50 years.
Wispy.
Oh, that's cute.
How about Wispy?
Well, she can pick what she likes, but those are all suggestions, and that's really great.
But if the cat had language pronunciation problems, she could say, instead of saying this bee, she'd say Wispy. So I don't know if I'd go with that. Whiskey,
all I know is, Allison, when I typed that message that I heard, and then you answered back, I answered again, but I don't see it. So I must not have sent it, or I don't know where the heck it went, into ether somewhere. But while I was reading that, I heard the word candy, whether that means anything or not. So
that's the name, Candy.
No, it was the person that supposedly, I heard is with the other cat.
Oh,
yeah. You're not in the loop.
Jim named all of her kittens, she says.
Oh.
And T. Lynn joined in. Yay. Lindsay says Daisy, Cleo, or Casey for Kitty
that's
Cat.
Cute.
Oh,
That's
that's a
cute.
good
I
one.
like that, Casey.
Um,
So anyway, oh, I didn't do what's the add up? Today's the 24th. So 9 and 6 is 15 and 8 is 23. That's a 5 transformation. Oh yes, Candy is. Transformational day, and it's good. That's a good day. I do want you at some point to reiterate what you said from Saturday till now was going to be in the cards. I want to see if it worked out with what's going on or what I'm
Okay.
going through. I forgot, but today is a 5 day, so it's transformation. So be prepared for changes, and that's just not changes you make. Other people can make changes too that you're going to have to either go with or say, I don't think so, Tim. But transformation is always a good time. You can, just change your ways of thinking, the ways you act, the ways you accept or not accept things. I mean, it's a good day. Transformation is good on all levels.
So do you want me to do this now?
If you want to do it before we do the stone and that, sure, why not?
Okay. So a weird thing happened last week.
We do nothing in order. We never have.
Real Native Beauty just signed in, said, hello, afternoon, everyone.
Oh, yes. Is it? Oh, it's afternoon. Oh, I guess it is
afternoon here too.
Hey, I've been up since 6. I don't know. This day's already long.
Real Native Beauty, where are you located? We're just curious. Okay, so the card you pulled, you pulled 2 this time.
I did. Well, I didn't mean to, but I did. So there was a reason for it.
So the first card was getting things how you want them. Too close.
Okay.
Is that better? It's the background that's messing it up.
Well, you only need to see the X. There.
There's the X. Okay. So it's getting things how you want them. And it's all around and about the home. And we have 3 homes. We have the head, the heart, and the physical home. Okay. So it's getting things how you want them around the home. So that's what this was about. So from Saturday till today.
Yes, but I was trying to figure out how that worked into everything I'm doing.
Well,
I guess
I think it's
true.
pretty much matched
it's pretty
up.
much in there. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Let's see what
I'll give it to you.
The theme should be for us for now through till Saturday.
I still want my minor burger before snow hits.
Well, we still have a little bit of time. We can do it.
I'm getting there. JM, I will get there before the snow hits. I promise. I promise.
Okay. So you go through there and pick a card.
So this will be what happens or what we get to deal with or look forward to or be involved in from now until Saturday, right?
Yes.
Because this is
how
Tuesday.
You can approach it, what you can make out of it.
Okay.
Da 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 dum, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. The last one.
Wow.
Oh, oh my God. Okay. This is several things.
Oh.
Number 1 is check your vehicles. Make sure you got enough air. You got enough windshield fluid. You got good wipers. You got enough oil, and check that. Okay. That's number 1. Number 2 is there's short trips that can come up, and short little jaunts and short trips. So say yes to them and go, because there'll be some advantage in there for you, even if it's just going somewhere for the day and getting away. And then this is also a lack of control. So this is kind of a go with the flow thing. Whatever pops up, just go with it. It'll be taken care of. It'll be cool. There will be no problems seriously that come out of it. In most cases, this is not for everybody, for everything. This is generally what you can expect. Okay.
So kind of go with the flow.
Yes.
That could be good. That could be.
Could be.
Okay.
All right. Oh, look, V signed in, and Real Native Beauty says she's in Auburn.
All right.
We got some names. Jeannie says Sadie, Sophie, Seamus, Lucy, Sammy, Izzy, Annabelle, Gus, and Gabby. Oh, that's the cats that she had.
Oh, is it? How do you know that?
I'm psychic.
I guess so. Anyway, moving right along. We got the transformational day out of the way. The stone for today, because I'm still on my kick of raising higher vibrations of calming and peacefulness in the world. if I turn the papers over, because that's not what I want
It's
to
going to
read.
get a lot more peaceless
The P.
as we get closer to the election.
Don't say that. Rewind. Rewind. Say it.
Rewind.
Thank you.
I hope it doesn't.
The stone for today is lapidolite. Lapidolite.
Oh, wait. I think I might have that.
Well, you might. I don't know. Anyway, it is good. Sometimes it's called the grandmother's stone, but it's also called the stone of peace. Believe it or not.
No, I don't. I have low light.
Oh no, this is lapidolite.
Lapidolite.
It's kind of a purplish gray mixed thing.
You need to tell me these things in advance so I
Well,
can get pictures.
You can ask. I was busy.
I was busy.
Anyway, what's it do? It helps in transformation. So it does. It's a good one for today, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a transformational day. It helps you focus on what's essential in life. Maybe not everything you want, but what's essential in life. And it builds self-love and trust, and it helps alleviate feelings of fear and anxiety, which in this world today we have a lot of that on all levels. But because of the lithium that is in the stone, it has a strong relaxing and calming effect.
Okay.
I found that kind of cool.
What's it called?
Lapidolite.
Lapidolite.
That's Lepidolite.
Lapidolite.
It also take my darn glasses off. I could read. It also brings hope into dark times. So I thought right there, it's a good stone for what's going on right now. This whole world should be bathing in this stone. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a rough one. I like to polish better.
You don't or do?
That one's fine. That one's fine. So I did not know, or if I did, I forgot that there was lithium in this stone, but it makes sense that it would have a calming effect because of that. So it's
lithium?
also good.
Are you serious? It's got lithium?
Yeah. So it's good. It's good for like people with bipolar too, is what they say. Am I not a doctor? I can't prescribe. I don't know.
You're not?
No. One of the few things.
Well, you're a minister.
I am.
You can't doctor?
No. I did not go to school for that.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's the stone of the day. It's a cool stone. It's good for helping. Can you imagine if everybody had all the stones I've talked about for raising your vibration and calming and thinking positive and all that? We had that all. Everybody had like the Native Americans have the medicine bag around their neck, put the little piece of every one of those and carry it. That would be cool. I wonder how that would affect the world.
I don't know.
That would be cool to find out. But
I can just see the people going for the lithium in these things if they took them and crushed them all and ruined made them scarce because they have lithium in them. Use them for batteries for electric cars or electric batteries for anything.
That can be done.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's how they get lithium.
Well, I don't know how much is in there. It didn't give me a percentage of how much lithium is in that stone. I suppose the size of the stone would make the difference too, but I don't know. So anyway,
wonder what lithium does to you, just in general.
It calms you down.
I know they give it to you in a pill.
It calms you down. Makes you more. It kind of balances both sides of your brain or something. So it's calming. The affirmation for this is, and I picked this one out. Serenity is not freedom from the storm, but peace amid the storm. And this stone helps you find serenity.
One more time.
Serenity is not freedom from the storm, but peace amid the storm.
Yep. Remember Seinfeld? Serenity now. Serenity now.
No, I didn't. I didn't remember that. No, but
Festivus for the rest of us is coming up too.
Intention and vibration means a lot. So if we just even went into a quiet place and focused and visualized everyone having this around their neck or having it in their pocket or having it about them, around them, I think we could do the same thing as if everybody wore a piece anyway. I really do.
We should pick a World Stone Day and
World
organize
Stone
a
Day.
worldwide stone for everybody on that day and see what it does. Wouldn't that be cool?
You mean everybody would have to have that stone prior to the event?
Mhm.
Well, that might be fun. And then at a certain time, everybody got together on Zoom, and is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we
Hey,
could
look
work
who
on
signed
that.
in.
We could
Debbie
work on that.
Lusu. Debbie Lusu.
Who's Debbie Lucy?
She's on Twitch.
Oh, well, hello. Anyhow, so it's a 5-day. We've got the Lapedia light going, and we're making the understanding that we may not be able to stop the storm, but we ourselves can create peace within the storm.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the card, which is, I forget what it was, but what did you say? Short trips and go with the flow. That's what it was.
Get your car taken care of.
Yeah.
Short trips and go with the flow between now and Saturday.
All right. So we've done our housekeeping, at least this part of it. We do have Donna Sebo coming on our showcase Wednesday. So the ones that want to come on Zoom that are not in the area, or come on down if you are in the area to the Poodle Dog on Wednesday tomorrow.
Or join online.
I just said that.
Oh.
Tomorrow's the day to do that.
Mm-hmm.
She comes once a month.
How do they
to
join?
The showcase, and I'll get there.
Okay.
I'm coming in for a landing, and we never know exactly what the topic is, but it's always fun to listen to. And she is also psychic, and she does demos on that for 4 or 5 people.
4 people.
It depends on the crowd and how much she wants to do.
Yeah.
Which is okay. And you can either come on via Zoom by going to our website, psychicspectrum.com, and going to the Psychic Showcase, and that tells you all how to get on. It's $7 to join. It's also $7 at the door. But what you get is a free psychometry reading, which even if you're online, you'll hear them read it to you, and then I'll take a picture of the card and send it to you via email, because that's how you register. So when you register, I'll see your email. So I'll do that. And if you're there in person, you get a chance. Well, actually, even if you're there on Zoom, you get a chance for a door prize, a chance to open the money box
and win the money in it.
Yeah. And we do a prayer list, a little game called What's in the Box, and you can be part of all that too.
What's in the box is also called Who Sucks Less.
This is true.
Because everybody sucks at it, but we get to test your psychic ability.
That's true. That's true. So, I mean, it's just a fun night.
Mm-hmm.
Doors open at 4:30. We start at 5:30, and it goes to about 7:38.
But I turn the camera on online at 5.
And then we do private readings afterwards. So you don't have to. You can sit and talk to like-minded people, but we do have that option. So that is every Wednesday. And coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend, you're talking to the other side, correct? I got that correct?
Yeah, on the 5th.
Is it the 5th or the 4th?
It's the 5th.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Look at your calendar.
On the 4th, we're going up UFO watching and Sasquatch
Oh, that's
watching.
right. It's time for the UFO Sasquatch. And it's going to be chilly this time, I'm sure.
A little bit.
But we'll bring our blankets and our hats and gloves and
lawn
chairs. And lawn chairs. We're going to see what we can see, because we're going back to Site 1.
Yep.
We won't be able to drive down in there, but we can walk around the gate and walk down to where we want to be. And I think with the group of us, we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what we hear. It could be cloudy and rainy. It could be. So bring an umbrella if you're so inclined. I don't think it will be, but who knows in this weather.
Are you really going to go if it's rainy?
Yes, I am.
And you're going to sit outside looking up at the sky and being hit with the rain?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see that. Debbie,
I didn't say I'll stay for 3 or 4 hours, but I want to go see it. I want to see when you got the rain going on. It's a different atmosphere, and do these things. Do the Sasquatch talk. You might get lucky.
Debbie Lou Sue says, "What time zone? We are in Federal Way, Washington, not far from you. So we're the Pacific time zone. So yeah, it's and Wendy, the person who said she saw the notice at 8 in the morning that I sent out at 6:30, and she says, so sorry, I'm late. She just joined.
But how did she put on there? I saw the notice then.
Well, she went in and up here, and she went in and she put that on. at 8 a.m. So I'm not getting up
Oh,
any
that's
earlier than
funny.
6 o'clock.
Oh my goodness. I
So
ain't getting up at 6 o'clock if I don't gotta.
Debbie says, yay.
So if you are interested in going on the UFO Sasquatch thing, once again, you got to go to psychicspectrum.com to the UFO Watch or Sasquatch. I don't know how you have it labeled there.
UFO/Sasquatch
Okay.
page.
Go to that page and then you fill out, because we have to have a contact page in case, the car don't start or whatever. We can text everybody and say it's canceled. So that's, it doesn't cost anything, but we do have to have the availability of getting a hold of you if we need to.
Right.
And we'll also tell you at that time how to get to where we're going to go.
Right. Did you mention that the Psychic Showcase is at the Poodle Dog restaurant in Fife?
I don't know. Probably not.
Oh.
It is, though.
That's
It
where we
is.
do it from. We've been there for 16 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we do it from there in what's called the little side room.
Yeah. Now, Skip will be there. I won't be there yet.
You'll be online.
I'll be online because I can't long story. But anyway, I'll be there, just not in person.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I said this earlier, but V joined in. She said
did.
hello.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, which is good. So I think we got all the housekeeping out of the way. People probably listening going, I hope so. Let's get on to something else.
All right. So what else?
So I guess we're down to the questions, unless you have something you want to say.
We've been talking for 26 minutes.
Well, I know. I mean, we got to cut this housekeeping down somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I get tired of it too, and I'm sure the people out there do. Every week,
all of our events are online.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can work on shortcutting that.
Allison, I like KC for kitty cat.
I kind of like that one too, but it's totally up to her because it's her cat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You could name him Ralph.
You ought to take all the names and lay them out on the floor and see which one she goes to. That'd be kind of fun. Say, which one do you want to be called? And see if the cat goes to a certain one.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Put some candy on KC. And she'll go to it. JM says her puppies get her up before 6 a.m.
Oh.
Really?
No. No. Lindsay says, my mom fell asleep, but I'm sure her question will be, what can she do to feel better?
Oh, man.
Well, it's going to take time. It's got to take time, and she's going to have to, who knows, she may end up with some physical therapy, but I think she's just got to be careful how she moves and give her body time to heal. I think she turned wrong. Whether it's the nerve or pulled muscle or what, it hurts like a salve gun. I know. And it's going to take time, ice and heat, and
I kind of think
and not doing nothing. Huh?
I think she pinched a nerve.
She could have. Well, that's the sciatic nerve. I think she probably, who knows? Yeah. It's possible. If a chiropractor could help, I don't know.
Well, I told Lindsay about Dr. Baines.
Okay, but because I'm thinking seriously of going to see him. My shoulder and neck won't
You haven't been there for a long time.
No, and after the surgery I had, I think it left me with some of this candy cat. I like that too. Oh, shoot. Bob is Richard's cat. Oh, I
that
see.
cat he has on camera all the time.
Yeah.
So Lindsay, I hope what I keep seeing is that she just lay low and take her meds. Stay on the meds. It'll help her. Even if it's just Tylenol, it'll get her out ahead of the pain.
I would keep on that every 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it feels better, say, oh, I don't need it, take it.
Can a chiropractor prescribe pills in this state?
I don't think so. I think an osteopath can, but I don't believe a chiropractor can.
Huh.
Now, osteopathic does chiropractor and doctor both.
Yeah.
They're an MD and a chiropractic. So osteopathic doctor. Is it osteopath? Yeah.
Osteopath.
Yeah. Osteopath. Yeah. You might go there. But Dr. Bain, I'd give him a shot.
She says probably not. It seems like no one wants to prescribe anything. Yeah, I know. They're so picky on that crap now.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, if you give those the pain-killing pills, like when I had surgery, and it's really true, even though it doesn't hurt, you can still hurt it even more. So in some respects, I'm kind of glad that you can know when you turn wrong and not do it, because if you can't feel it, you're going to do it. And then you could be hurting yourself even more. I think she's just going to have to lay low she's going to have to lay down and take the pressure off her hips and her back, and she's going to be like I have been for a long time, just laying flat on your
And
back.
Lindsay's sitting there thinking, but I want to go back to Chicago.
Well, if she can get to where she can lay on her back and maybe have a pillow under her knees, take the pressure off the lower back, it might ease up by the time, in 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
Let's see. I missed one here. Allison
But
says, I like that name too when we talked about KC.
Oh, but pain pills are great for reducing the pain, but it doesn't fix what's wrong that's creating the pain.
Yeah.
And so, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Really is.
And here's a question. Any general message for me?
I think you're about ready to get promoted to Admiral. Get it? General question.
General questions, Admiral. V, don't.
I mean, are you getting this too?
No, go ahead.
It feels like she's stuck. Like, it's the same old all the time, and she wants out, but she doesn't think she can, and she feels stuck. That's what it feels like to me. Does it feel like that to you? Kind of?
Kind of, yes.
Well, I don't think you are stuck, but I do believe you need to make better plans. Like, write down your goals and how you get to them, and if you have to tweak them a little, tweak them.
One thing that I wanted to tell you was, sounds really crazy, but stay away from noodles, like ramen noodles or spaghetti's okay, but anything else, ramen, whether you make them at home or you go out, you and the kids need to stay away from the ramen. And also, you're going to be hearing from the kid's dad. Kids' dad, I guess. How do you say that? Kid's dad or kids' dad? Anyhow, there's some kind of a communication that I think is going to go on because it needs to go on. So,
okay,
whatever that is. So,
when it comes down to Allison, oh, you lost it. Okay, Allison says this will be the last time I ask you about my deceased cat. I was just wondering if she made it to the other side now, or is she still wandering around the house? Is she okay with me getting a kitten? First off, she's already been to the other side. She can come and go whenever she wants.
yeah.
She's been there, and she comes back and checks out the house and all that stuff. So don't think she didn't make it. She's already crossed the Rainbow Bridge. It's. I mean, she's been there. She knows what's going on. Like I said in the message that I sent you, she's beginning to understand what happened because it was so quick. And but she comes back around just to check things out. I mean, I know that from when our dog Carmel had to be put down, she came back. She still comes back. A week or so ago, we felt her walking on the bed when we were in bed that night.
Yeah, we both felt that.
Yeah, so they like to come back and check out and see how you're doing and be around your energy too. So they will come and go. And as far as the kitten, she's okay with it. If cats could smile, she would be smiling.
And she says, which one is going to be reaching out, R or S? I say S.
Oh, I saw R.
Okay, that's fine. Could be both.
Could be both. That's straight. Well, we don't always agree, but the R was very prominent when you read that question to me. So check out both. Just be aware.
Lindsay says she sees her childhood cat Luxor from time to time when also.
Yeah, they will come and it's really a blessing if they let you see them. Not all animals will do that, and some of us don't have the ability to be open enough to see it, which is okay. But I mean, Lindsay has the ability, because I know Lindsay personally, and yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay, let's do this question.
Okay.
Debbie Lou Sue says, I need to work even though I am a senior and I do work full time, but I have a strong feel there is another area where I should work. I just don't know what or where. Any insight for me would be greatly appreciated. Debbie, I have to say this. I get a feeling from you that you're savvy enough that you could do this work from home on a computer full time, doing remote service desk or remote health desk or remote customer service. With some companies call it those different names.
Mm.
So I would look at that, and I think you could make even more money. But there's also something else that you could do if you wanted to. You could do it at night. Even if you're a night person, some people are, some people aren't. But there's different shifts for that kind of work, especially for companies that offer 24-hour customer service.
Mm.
And there's companies that hire without any experience. So I would check those out. Plus, at that point, you could sit down, you could do them.
I'm not so sure she needs to work full time.
Well,
mean,
it depends on how much she's going to make. That's the whole thing.
True, but it feels like, I mean, even if I didn't know, I saw the word senior, even if I didn't know senior, I would say, at some point, I think you're beginning to think you need to slow down a little bit, and that's okay. Just make sure that what you do is going to get you through what you needed to get you through, but don't push yourself so hard that you just burn out totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it feels like you need to kind of sit down, take a deep breath, and not work so hard, because it's like that's all you do is work, and you need to have some playtime in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Angie has a question. She
But what a
says,
nice energy.
"Yeah, I
She
know.
has a really good energy.
Yeah.
I don't know if she works in the medical field, but it's like I see her behind a desk, like either an office person or a front office in a doctor or a hospital where people are.
Okay.
People person.
And there again, the customer service.
Yeah, customer
like you're
service. There you
checking
go.
in the patients or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's that called? Patient service, patient access rep or patient service rep. I read that somewhere, but I would check that out too, because that would fit that same scenario. Angie says, may I please ask if
You're going to turn me down again. You're getting loud. Sorry, honey. But you're killing me ears.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is that better?
No.
Is that better?
No, I can't hear nothing.
How about now?
Oh, that's better. Okay. Thank you very much.
Her headset went bad last.
It did. Well, now you could turn it up a little more. Sorry. I hate to be such a pain. No, I don't.
Yeah, I know. Here, I'll tell you what. See this little second button?
Uh-huh. Oh,
that knob, you just turn it.
Is that with me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. If I need it, I know which one.
Okay. She wants to know if Rick, whatever, and I will be in a relationship with each other. I think that if you wanted it, you would have to pursue it. And there's a possibility that you could make this happen, Angie.
Well, anything's possible, but you've got two different energies there.
Right.
And there has to be communication to start with.
And that's where
you can't sit at home and hope the other one feels you wanting them to.
Well, sure. That's why her pursuing it. And then pursuing means the communication, talking, arranging things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to say that there's a 60% chance that you guys could end up coming to, like, what do you say, eye to eye on things and say, let's see what happens.
It feels to me like the R person, is it that she's a stronger person, or he or she is a stronger personality than you are. So to me, that would be something I'd have to look at to make sure that I'm strong enough to stay in that relationship and not feel not the same, equal. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I don't think it's written yet. I think it's possible, but I think you need to get together more and talk about things and just go have a good time in the beginning. And then if it blooms, you're going to get into the heavy talking about how you feel, how you want to be respected, what you will take and what you won't, that kind of thing.
Okay, and V has a question. She says, I haven't spoken, or wants a statement, hasn't spoken to S in 10 years. R usually reaches out from time to time. Okay.
That's why R felt stronger to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my question to you, V, is why? Why do you want them to come back in your life? I mean, it's like you got to quit playing the old tapes and start making some brand new movies. Even if they're the children's father or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
keep them in the loop as far as what the child has going on and stuff. But why do you want to keep playing the old tapes?
Debbie Lou says, "Oh my goodness, it is what I've been looking at in bookkeeping. I like the night idea." There
Yeah,
you
there you
go.
go.
And Lindsay got a question. She
Okay.
says, "Any general messages for me too? My cats okay at home? I've had different friends taking care of them, and they seem happy on the pet camera."
Oh,
Actually, I got to say this: your cats do seem to be just fine, other than missing Mama.
yeah,
That's the only thing.
yeah.
What do you say about the kitty cats or
Well,
general
no, the
message?
cats are, in my eyes, I'm not feeling anything terrible with the cats. So I'm thinking the cats are probably okay. Like you said, I think they're wondering where she is
Yeah.
and wondering what's going on. But if your friends will talk to them and kind of explain to them over time, I think they'll get the idea. At least know they have not been abandoned, because animals think that when you're not there for a while, and new other people come in. Um, I one of the biggest things that stands out to me when you said general message is I keep hearing the words love yourself. Don't don't take a back burner seat. You are important too, and you've got to care enough about yourself to take care of yourself.
And,
That's what I keep feeling.
and what I'm going to say is this might incorporate that too, or be part of what you said, but keep going with the changes that you've made in your
Mm,
life, like moving to Chicago, the work thing, and all that. And it's like, I think you've just started. I think you've got about a
oh yeah.
4-year tour here
Oh, that's not a 3 hour
where
tour.
where you're gonna really, I don't know how to say it, become your own person. I mean, not that you're not now, but you're gonna have a set yourself up for a good position
I don't think it's so much
in life.
that she's not her own person. I think she is building more power within herself and understanding it and taking it
That's what
and
I'm trying
keeping
to
it.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Which,
Debbie,
the age she is, that's about where you are when you start doing that. So
yeah,
it's not like she hasn't done it or whatever. It's just this is the time of the life when you start thinking, hey, what about me?
right.
That kind of thing. So
Debbie says, yes, I need to slow down. I agree. And she says, you are right on. She says, patient service rep, got it. Or
well,
patient, some call it patient access
yeah,
rep.
that's true. But she's very empathic, it feels like to me, and she really tunes into people.
Hmm.
And so she'd be really good in that department because she would know how to handle them,
Yeah.
calm them down and explain things. And
Hmm.
there are people that are good at that and ones that are not.
Okay. Did I get everybody up here? Let
I
me
don't know.
look.
Well, yeah, I
Did
think you
that.
did.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
we got them all. Okay, so
okay.
now Real Native Beauty's got a question.
Okay.
I had my bracelet stolen recently. Was it taken by the person I was with that day? It went missing. I want to say that's. I got to say yes. What do you say?
When I try to visualize it, was was there anything black on it, like black stones or black? What I'm seeing is like it falling off. I don't think that person took it. It doesn't feel that way to me. I think you lost it. I think it fell off.
I keep seeing somebody that she knew.
Okay, well, we don't always agree. I mean, it could be it fell off and the other person found it and took it. I mean, we're not
Yeah,
saying it's not possible, but I want to know what the black stones or the black different splotches of black is on it.
Angie says thank you. You are welcome.
Hmm.
V says I don't know. I don't want to know about any of them. The
The S
X
and the
is
R.
probably, yeah, S and R probably.
Good, good. So quit letting their energies into your life if you don't have to.
And Lindsay says, "Aw." And Valerie joined in. She says, "Hello." She said, "Hell, friends," but she means
Health,
there we go. Look at that,
health,
hell,
friends.
friends. But I think it means, so she typed hello. See,
Oh, that's
she
funny.
corrected it.
No, I know, but it's funnier the other way.
But Linda is with us
Oh,
too.
cool.
She says, "Any sunshine message meaning any sunshine meaning good news headed my way."
My question is, would you step outside to feel it? The
Ooh,
sunshine? It's like it's time to burst out and allow it all to come in. It's like You got to put the umbrella down and allow it to rain on you sunshine wise. If that makes sense.
Linda,
That's the picture I got.
what I see is you need to get yourself, what's that purple stone?
Amethyst?
Yeah, you need to get some amethyst and carry it with you
That's a healing
and
stone.
get it as close to your heart chakra as you can.
Mm,
I don't know why, but
I do.
it's like,
Yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
What? Why?
Well, I won't get here. I won't.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
all
want
right.
to put it out there for
All right.
the world.
But anyhow, I keep amethyst. And then what does citrine do? Because that's another one I heard.
Citrine, I believe that's an abundance stone, if I remember right. There's different colors of citrine.
Okay, well, she can look it up.
Do you have a certain color?
It's the light
The
green
amber one?
color.
Oh, the light green citrine?
Yeah.
Well, that again is healing. Green is healing.
Okay.
So look up green citrine and see what that means to you. I could do it, but he's
okay.
Honest to God, I mean, knowing what I know, Linda, and what you have told me, I mean, I understand it completely. I'm not saying you're wrong for what you feel or what you've gone through and all. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's time to open up and allow yourself some more fun and freedom and happiness in your life. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. T. Lynn, she says, will I be able to return to work in spite of health issues or resign to taking early SS? T. Lynn, you know what? I would seriously look into the SS, Social Security.
That's what I was going to say.
Or SSI, disability, whatever they call it. I would seriously look into it because I think that if you decided to return to work, it feels short-lived. So if you decide to go or want to go or you think you need to go, it's short-lived. It's not going to last as long as you would like or as long as you think. But I would just make sure that you check everything first, like what if I stay? What if I go on that?
Ask all the questions.
Yes, and ask them. Don't ask friends for the answers.
No,
ask
who would you go to? The Medicare people?
Yep.
Go to the Medicare people. Social Security.
Disability, Social
Get
Security.
her from the horse's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. Do you? Oh,
go ahead. No, I was just going to say it seems like a better bet.
I think you're going to be miserable. You're not going to feel good. You're going to be pushing yourself. And don't feel guilty about doing it. You have a reason for doing it, and just you'll be your body and health will be a lot better. And I don't say that a lot, but I mean it's like she would be better for doing it because she's pushing herself.
Yeah.
And you don't feel good. I know you don't.
Lindsay says, thanks, guys.
Oh, you're welcome, sweet pea.
And look at Derek.
I was going to say Derek's on. The one time I don't say hello, Derek, wherever you are.
It's literally the one time. Because at the beginning of the show, she always says hi to Johnny Dollar in New York, John in Tacoma, and Derek wherever you are. That's funny.
We miss you, Derek. You should come up here more often.
He says, no, I'm happy down in the sun.
He's in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think he likes warm weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like warm weather. I don't like hot weather. I like nice weather, like in the 70s.
Yeah.
Early, low 80s tops.
I would love to send you there. Michelle's with us from UK. She
says, the pond.
May I ask, will there be a house for us this month? Nope.
No. Now this month is September, even though it's almost over.
Right.
October, I think you might hear some movement. But I'm not sure if there'll be a house.
Yeah,
that sounds kind of a cop out, but at the same time, it feels like you're getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So hang in there. Oh, and Vicky's on. Aloha.
Where? Oh, Vicky. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek's in New Mexico. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what did Real Native? I can't.
Where?
Well, you moved it on me. Oh, no, 18K. What's that mean?
No, it was 18,000 double chained. Oh, her bracelet.
Oh, there wasn't any black.
Gold.
Okay, there wasn't any black. Okay. Okay, so what is, I got to keep with what I'm getting. Why are they showing me this? It's like, it's silver. It's not gold. Silver chain, and it's got little black areas.
Did the person she was with have that on? Either a necklace or a ring or a
Well,
bracelet?
we'll have to wait and see. This is an ongoing thing here. So,
Okay.
but I want to know what that represents.
Okay. Debbie Lou says, thank you so much.
But
I need
I'm
to
not
leave for work. So I'll tune in when I can.
okay. 18 care. I don't get anything on that myself, but you got that it was taken.
It was,
Okay. Well, and I don't get that's the way it works sometimes. I don't get it and you do. So
Linda likes the background, the fall.
I know, isn't that pretty?
You know, we are officially in fall now.
We are. September 21st was the equinox, I
So
believe.
so I put up a fall picture and it's like it's already starting to suck.
No,
So
it's not.
Linda says, I get you,
I
Sha'ron.
love fall. Who said that?
Linda.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad. And give yourself permission, kiddo.
She says I can do the amethyst and citrine.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Especially the amethyst. V says, thank you. I appreciate both of you. We like you guys
Oh,
too,
yeah.
and we appreciate all of
So
you
much.
joining in and asking the questions. Michelle says,
Well, she wants to know if she's getting home move in October. So,
oh no, we answered that.
yeah, we answered that. Yeah.
It's not likely.
Yeah. And then we have Vicky Curtis.
Vicky, a new Vicky
says hello, beautiful souls from Michigan.
Michigan,
All right.
yay.
And then it says, I would love to find out if you see an inheritance coming my way in a timeline.
I'm going to say that yes, there is an inheritance. However, the timeline is sketchy. It's like it's on and off. It's mostly off, and then there's a period of on, and then it's short-lived, and it's on, off, and then it comes on. So the person might be going through health, or maybe the legal things are going through them step at a time.
Or maybe it's having to go through the legal things.
Yeah.
You know,
it feels like around February to March in there where you feel or you hear that, okay, I made progress. This is good. And now you have something to look at, or like a date finally, or something else. I don't know. But there's a number 4. So this September, so October, November, December, January, February would be 5 months. So there's something about the number 4. So it's not 4 months. It could be April, but I don't think so. I think it's February to March, and there's a number 4 attached to it. So
I know when it comes to lawyers and legal, it takes time, but you got to stay on it. And there's something, now this is where it just popped in, but I feel like there's something you don't know about yet.
Yeah.
And it's good, but I mean, if you don't stay in touch and stay on top of things, you may not know about it. And so don't be afraid to ask the lawyer questions.
I'm not going to say either that it's an inheritance. I'm going to say that you have a nice little chunk of money coming.
Well,
and there's also some physical property. She could win it.
Oh,
there's some physical property.
But we're making.
I know you're looking for the inheritance.
Yeah, our question is inheritance. Yeah. But I definitely believe it's a good thing. It's just going to take time. And I think you've got to ask the questions or you might miss out on something.
Yeah. So Michelle says, do you feel November?
No, see, if we did, we would say it. It just feels like there's movement closer to in October. Can we pick you a date? They're not giving it to me. I don't know about you.
No.
So, I mean, diligence and patience.
I'll say a date.
Okay.
I'm not saying November. I'm not saying October.
It could be a year from now.
I'm just going to say the number 12.
That's funny because right when we were talking, I saw Christmas holiday picture in my mind.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to say it because I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, I saw the number 1 and 2 and highlighted.
So, but in reference to the 12, is that going to be when they're closer, when they get it, or when they hear about it, or a chance to, or they can opt for it, or what's that mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Or it could be just the number 12. When they hear something, look around. You might see a 12 or referencing of a 12. I love when they give it in symbols, but you don't always know.
No. Cindy's with us. She says, I am having problems with a company about installing doors. Too much drama. Should I cancel the contract? No, I wouldn't cancel the contract. I think you need to get tough with them and tell them outright that you're tired of the drama, you just want the doors installed the way you want them. And it's like if you cancel it, I think it's going to be hard to replace the same setup that you have or want. So I would say no. What do you say?
Well, we don't always agree. And I'm getting it. And usually, if we get two different scenarios, that means that it's totally up to you to what you do. It's not like we're supposed to tell you which way to go, but we're giving you input. If you haven't got the doors yet, and it's just, if they haven't been installed or closed, whatever, I would, me, myself, now this, a psychic is in there, but also logic. If there's another company I could go through and it didn't cost me any more money or $10 more, I'd cancel the contract and go with somebody that's not going to cause me the drama.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you do get them put in, they're not put in right, or you got issues, it's going to be even more drama with that company. So I would, it's totally up to you which way you go.
Some things to think about.
Yeah.
Real Native Beauty says, thank you. It narrowed down on what I was thinking.
Good.
Okay, good.
Good.
And Michelle, she says, I love anything you feel. Pick up on me. Any message, please?
Did you hear a knock?
No, that's my foot.
Oh, okay. Good. I don't know who'd be knocking.
Michelle, there's something about doctor visits. And I don't know if where you live in England, if they require, like over here, if a kid goes to school, they require certain shots and checkups at certain times on the kids. The shots meaning what? What do they call that?
Immunization.
Immunization shots, yeah. And there's something about doctor visits around kids. So if it's coming, I'm going to say this, if it's coming near, you need to make plans for it or make sure you do it, schedule it, whatever the case is. Make sure you save enough money if you have a copay or you have to pay for it. But it's like there's some type of doctor visits around children. You say anything?
No, I'm not, for some reason. They're not giving me anything.
Yeah. Okay. And T. Lynn says she wants to work. She doesn't qualify for assistance, but she needs money for essentials. I can't remember if that was the person who was talking
I
about
don't remember. We don't.
Social Security.
It could have been.
Okay.
It could have been.
And Vicky,
but part of wanting to return to work, yes, is because it gets you out of the house and you feel like you're been contributing and stuff. But I think if you really think about it, you will see where you have a mindset that you're supposed to work and that you shouldn't be doing something like taking without working.
mm-hmm.
I think it's a mindset you need to really sit down and figure out what's good for you, not what's good for always working and pulling your weight and that kind of thing.
T. Lynn, I don't know what state you're in. It doesn't matter. But here in Washington, Department of Social and Health Services, or it's called DSHS, they have a division that handles people who aren't working but need assistance with food, with rent. What do you call it? All the things you got to pay every month. So I would check out that type of a thing in whatever state you live in, because even for people who are on temporary that I can't work and you need help, if you go to them, there's always something that they will give you.
Yeah.
Okay. Vicky does the second Vicky today. She says, thank you. The legal thing makes sense. Was hoping sooner, but it's all unexpected money to me.
I mean, that's great. Congratulations. But yeah, patience and keeping on top of things. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions, because all they can say is no. But if you don't ask it, you won't know.
Yeah.
This Cindy says, follow up on doors. They refuse a personal check just because.
That's good.
I totally get that, because in this day and age, I'm sure they've gotten a lot of checks that bounce. Not that yours would, Cindy. I know by all means it wouldn't, but I'm sure that they've had to just take that policy because of having things go on. To me, that wouldn't be a cut the deal.
No.
But if they're refusing to listen to you or fit into your schedule or do what you would like to have done, to me, that's drama, and I just don't need it anymore.
But what I would do, that I'd look at it as that's a good thing, because if something was wrong or they didn't follow up what they were supposed to do, you can put stop payment on it. Your bank will pursue it for you. So I think that's a good thing.
Stop payment on it. They won't take it.
You on paying with a card.
Oh, and of course you didn't say that.
Oh,
You
well,
didn't say that. We were talking a check.
pay with a card for everybody. Pay with your card.
Yeah,
Don't write
because
checks.
then you got a
The
avenue
bank
to
will
get it
fight it
back.
for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, why are they causing her all this issue? I'd like to know. I mean, if they're wanting the business, you think they'd be bending over backwards to do what makes her happy. So I don't like to have to fight for something. I just don't. I'm like Cindy. It's drama, and we don't need drama. But anyway.
But see, I don't see it as drama. I see
know.
it as just pay it, get it done, because you have a really easy out if anything goes wrong.
Not if
The
the
bank
door-
will fight it for you.
But that doesn't fix your doors if they're not in right.
No, but that's well, never mind.
He's a fighter. I'm not. That's all there is to it. He loves to fight.
Here's something for you from Allison.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. You read
not physically fight. He he's for the fight for the right type thing. That's just you.
Allison
It's
says,
Aquarius.
I don't know of a candy that is on the other side with my cat. Could I have no one a candy in a past life that
No.
my cat is with?
I mean, who knows? But that's not what I was getting. I was getting someone over there, and it could be a long lost relative. It could have been a friend, a neighbor that just loved cats. It doesn't feel like it was in your immediate life right now. So it's someone from your past that you might think about. That that's all that was. I was typing and the word candy came in. So nothing was given to me more than that. So
Michelle says she says yes, have got a lot of appointments for the kids. Okay. Make sure you do them, schedule them, follow up, and that kind of thing. Janice says, I caught the tail end of the show today. Good to see you, Skip and Sha'ron. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far and continue.
So far. It's looking up. It's looking up.
T. Lynn says yes on Social Security.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. And don't be ashamed and don't be guilty and just go for it and relax and get well.
Cindy says, now this is different. She says they refused my 2 cards.
See, I don't like this company.
Well, if they don't take your checks and they won't take cards,
they want cash
and
then they'll
walk away.
Bye. Yeah.
Tell them no.
I would cancel it.
Cancel the contract.
I would cancel the contract.
Just say forget it.
Yeah. I mean, it may be like a sweet deal. Maybe they'll do it for less than somebody else, but I don't think you're going to be happy. And if they want cash, that tells me a lot. Yeah. Plus the energy. When we first started, I didn't like the energy of what she was saying. I didn't like that company.
Okay.
So I'm going on the books as saying, if you can, I'd cancel and go with another one.
Allison says known. Oh, would she have known somebody in a past life? I get it. Okay.
I'm going to ask because I can't answer that. Okay, what I heard was, yes, it's possible, but it doesn't feel to me the person that said it was that far back. I think it was something in your earlier life. Could be a childhood memory, a neighbor, could be in anybody. But anyway, this person just wants you to know that they're over there and the cat's with her. Well, not with her, but taking care of her.
T. Lynn says that she's just north of Seattle and she already contacted DSHS. She doesn't qualify because she doesn't have any minor children. T. Lynn, I don't think you talked to the right person, or you need to talk again. I would contact them again and say, if you can get a doctor's letter or saying that you can't work for now or you can't work permanently, whatever the case is. There's a section in,
doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a section in DSHS that deals with disability. And I don't know how old you are, but if you're old enough, they have a section called Aging and Adult Services, AAS.
That sounds terrible.
Why?
Aging. I hate that word.
It happens to everyone.
I know, but I don't have to accept
But anyhow, I'm not so sure I would accept what you got. I would maybe even make an appointment and go down there and say, hey, I want to talk to somebody in person.
I will tell you this. Having him worked for the state and been involved in some of this stuff, sometimes these people don't know one end from the other. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody else because there's somebody there. And don't let it be a new person. If you get an older person that's been there for like 20, 30 years, they know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
I would keep asking.
Yep.
I would.
And Cindy says, Sha'ron, you look great.
Well, thank you. I'm getting there.
Michelle says, you see anything about my oldest daughter? She's got a lot of appointments coming up. Do you pick up anything, please? I don't know if your daughter wears glasses or not, but I would definitely have her eyes checked. And it sounds crazy, but she could be slightly dyslexic. I'm not sure, but there's something about the eyes, the glasses, dyslexic, and the glasses correcting, whatever the case is. Everything else I see going off without a hitch, pretty easy. You just follow through, and you keep there's following through and doing the appointments, and then everything keeps rolling. Okay, so what do you say?
Number one, I'd like to know her first name and how old she is. But what I'm getting is, from what, just what I read, I think she needs to talk to someone, whether it's you or someone else. I think she's getting older. She's got some questions, and I don't think she opens up a whole lot. She needs to. So if you can get her in a moment where she's very open and talkative, I think it'd be good for the two of you to talk. I think she's got questions. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with that, that's the end of it. How about are we going to do that today? Are you ready?
Do what?
Your jokes?
Well, certainly.
Well, guess what? Guess what time it is?
It's time for Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
Yay! Yay! Oh, wait. How about we do this? See what they're all doing out there.
Oh, bless your heart.
Well, so yes, time for Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
Please stop. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. So this duck walks into a bar.
Yeah.
And the duck says, "You got any grapes?" And I wrote it all down, but I think I got it in my head. The bartender says, "No, we're not a market. We don't have any grapes." So the duck leaves, comes back the next day, and he says, "You have any grapes?" Bartender says, "No, I told you yesterday we don't have any grapes, so just get out of here." Duck leaves, comes back the third day, comes in and says, "You have any grapes?" Bartender gets upset now. He says, "Listen, I've told you twice now, we don't have any grapes. If you don't get the heck out, I'm going to nail your web feet to the floor." So the duck leaves, just walks out. Next day, comes back again.
Yeah.
He says, "You have any nails?" Bartender says, "No, I'm not a hardware store." The duck says, "Okay, you have any grapes?"
I got that one. That was good. I like that
one. Shoot. Anyway.
That's it?
No, I'm reading my writing.
Okay.
I can't read my writing. So did you hear that they arrested the devil?
No.
Yeah. No, turn the light off. I got it.
All right.
They got him on possession. The devil.
Oh, God.
Oh, my. See, I'm getting into Halloween little by little. Not that the devil's with Halloween, but you know what I mean.
They didn't like that one so much. Wait a minute. You got some comments here. Jeannie showed pictures of a bunch of ducks. What's Wendy got? Oh, laughing face. Linda shows clapping. And real native beauty, he's got a heart. Linda, a smiley face.
Okay. So my mother was really surprised when I told her that I was born again, and she says she didn't feel nothing.
Oh. Oh.
All right, now this is a thinker.
Okay.
C, E, and G walk into a bar.
Yeah.
The bartender shows them the door and says, "We don't serve minors."
Oh my God.
Now the notes C, E, and G, when they're put together, makes a minor chord. That's a little bit of knowledge there along with the joke. So that's how, folks. You have to be a music lover to understand that one.
And Jeannie says, "Oh no." Keelan says, "Whoops. Why didn't it stop?" There we go.
Please.
P. Lynn says temporary disability takes about 4 months if they approve after visiting their multiple doctors.
Mm,
Sad situation to
that
face.
sounds like the state.
But at least it's something. You know, you got to jump through the hoops for them sometimes.
You know, too, why don't you, maybe you wouldn't have to go back to where you worked. Maybe you could do something at home.
Retrain.
Yeah.
But you have to get on disability
or
first.
do something at home where you could not have to work 8, 9, 10 hours a day,
Yeah.
but you could do a little something that would still create abundance in some fashion.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to just, you know, I mean, I know the state's a bugger for any of that stuff, but I mean, maybe you need to kind of tweak your thinking a little bit and go down another avenue that might be even more fun, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying. But I think it's possible.
Oh, Steve's on with us.
Oh, hello, cousin.
Your cousin.
My cousin.
Melissa
Now,
is with us too.
In October, Linda Diane gets her eyes done.
Yes.
Yeah. I was thinking it was done already, but it's not. But anyway, so say hi to her, hi to you. And
Steve, I want to know, did you get my pictures that I sent you? We talked about the cabinet, where I built the microwave into the cabinet. Did you get those pictures? Because I'm not sure if you got them. Anyhow.
Well, we did them and you sent them.
Yeah.
It was a video, right?
Yeah, I did video.
Okay. Well, if not, text me and tell me. We'll do it again. It's got to be on your camera there somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So on that note, I guess it's that time of day.
New message from Linda.
Oh, what's it say?
Oh, it's on Facebook.
Oh, no. It's a smiley face.
No, they're down here in the corner, the gray one, where the watch the cursor.
You see the little smiley face down there?
Oh, that's the message.
Thank you.
I get it. Okay. Well,
50 years. Well,
you know, we've reached the end of the road here, kids. It's time for us to go, and we'll be back Saturday at 1. So,
and like we always say, what a wonderful world. Love you, Mom and Dad.
You guys have a good one, and make sure that you go with the flow. All right? Take care.